welcome back. Welcome back, both for you and myself. Recently back from Portugal, so that's the reason for the delay of uploads. I'm going to be tuning this BMW M1 in A-Class. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this. So, what do I like about this car? Absolutely brilliant. First and foremost, on this one, I'm going to do this one a bit differently. I need you guys to tell me, what do you prefer to see? Do you prefer to see the tuning first, then how it performs, or how it performs first, then the tune? Because I've done it the way that I thought that I personally would like to see, but obviously it's not me watching my videos, it's you guys out there. So do you want to see the tuning first or the race first? Let me know. I need to know, because then obviously in the future reference, as long as I know what you want, I can give it to you. So this is the tuning here first. Like I say, the alloys you can have pretty much the majority of them, as long as it doesn't take you into S-Class or back down to 697. So as long as you pick ones that, I can't remember what the exact pound is, I think it's £25 or something it takes off or adds on or something or other, you can have any alloy you chose. I chose the second ones in just because I thought it was there, it was sharpish, it was quick, let's get into it sort of thing. And so yeah, now we're going on to the brakes. Race, everything that I get is pretty much race bar the exhaust, because it's a sports one. Okay, the usuals, front, rear, race, anti-roll bars. This one I've done a bit different. I've gone for a roll cage. I think it just needs that roll cage, because the suspension's it's mediocre. It's not soft, it's not hard, if that makes sense. It's somewhere in between. I'll go through all the power bits anyway, because they're all stock. Like I say, bar this one, which is the exhaust, which is a sports exhaust. Okay, so after this then we're going to jump straight into the fine tuning things. Okay, if there's anything on there that you change, let me know. But what I'd like you to do, if you can look out for me, is buy this car if you haven't already. Buy the car, buy my tuning setup, which I've put on now. It's A700 as a space 85 space 85, or obviously just search for me on the creator. It's the only one that I've done for the M1, so that shouldn't be too hard to find. Download it, because obviously that then at least I know then you guys are obviously using my tunes. I just got a text, ignore me. And all that sort of good stuff. So as long as I know that you're using these setups, I can tell, right, I've had 37 people download my tunes, but I've only had 10 uses. Maybe they've brought it, took the tuning setup off it, put it back on, if that makes sense, and made it a bit personal to themselves with the tuning that's on the background right here now. The car's very oversteery, it's like to oversteer, so what I would recommend is playing with either the deceleration or possibly altering the front acceleration, either higher, or taking the rear anti-roll bar, making it smaller. Now I'm talking around the £18 mark. I put it at 25 just because it gives you that bit of oversteer that you need to step in. It wouldn't be an Azza 85 special without one of them pile-ups. So straight away on Hockenheim, the small circuit, lovely little overtake by that geezer there, so kudos there, son, you've done well. Doesn't mean I ain't going to come back for you and overtake you. You saw me retaliate there. I never usually retaliate. Could have let that geezer go in that Chevrolet, but I was like, you know what? First video back, I'm not having him fucking it. Oh, sorry. I'm not having him messing my video up. So I was straight into him. Have some of that geezer. Don't mess with me. So now I'm chasing this geezer down, and I'm thinking this beam is looking a bit agitated behind me. And yeah, he went for a do or die overtake. He didn't have it in the back pocket. He didn't have it in the back pocket. The locker. You know what I mean? He didn't have it. He was lacking the minerals. He tried it, knocked me off. And look, within, what, 2 corners, 3 corners, I'm back within overtaking distance. He's there. You know, he's about 130 feet ahead. I'm going for him. So, the tune is brilliant. It really, really is. If I can ask you guys to download, as you can see there, look, super stable. If I can ask you guys to go and download this tune, use it. Okay, use it either for a race or on test drive or in the rivals to see how fast you can go with it. Then what I want you to do is I want you to do your own setup. So what you do is you remove mine, in a sense that you go back onto the tune bit, alter it, do whatever you need to do. And then what I want you to do is I want you to copy everything that's off the video, watch it back, obviously get everything back the way it was, and then alter it to how you guys want it. And I want you guys then to give me your feedback. Oh, the first tune as it was brilliant, however what I did was this increased the braking, this increased the turning, this increased the oversteer, this decreased the oversteer. I want you to make it a bit personal to you and let me know what you thought of it. But out of 10, I'm going to start recommending and rating all my cars out of 10. So there's 2 ratings. 20 is obviously the best mark, 0 is obviously the worst. First one is obviously for the class. Do I think it's a good all-around vehicle? Do I think it's good for just one track? Do I think it's this? Do I think it's that? Bosh, that's that rating there. And the next one's going to be funness. Funness, is that even a word? It is now. Funness to drive, and you know, the ease of driving the vehicle. Okay, is it easy to drive quick? This one on A class, the first rating of how the car is, 10. The car is fantastic. It's nice to have something that isn't an alpha, but it's good on the leaderboards. As you'll see towards the end of the video, I did another couple laps on Laguna Seca, got myself in the top 150 on that one. And obviously that's predominantly a sweaty track for all the alphas and the KTMs and the VAC monos. But I'm up there. But with this one, on this track, I think it is the best BMW M1 tune out there on the leaderboard. I went on to Division to find out what sort of cars were up there. Mine was number 1. Okay, the track itself, the car itself, sorry, on this track, it's in the top 100. That's how good and competitive this car is. Okay, I was about 2 and a bit seconds quicker than everyone else. My laps were clean, their laps were dirty. Don't know how they got the dirtiness, whether it's slipstream or what, but it was dirty. So the other rating then, funness to drive and all of that sort of good stuff. In all honesty, I'd give it an 8. Okay, I'd give it an 8. It's just got that ounce of oversteer, which is kind of frustrating if you're against a very good opposition or you're trying to close down on that extra 10th, because if he steps out, it does lose you about 3/10, 2/10, and that's in Forza, in the level that I'm at the height and the leaderboards, that's 1,000 places. You know, so you need to be on there, you need to be clever with your throttle response, you need to know what your car's doing. You need to know what your car's doing, and so for that reason only, because it's more of a technical, and if you're a really good Forza racer, you will slap everyone with this tune. You will slap everyone with this tune. But if you're more of the average player, or even if you're brand new to the game, you could use this tune. You can still be competitive, and I think that's the most important thing about my tunes, that anyone can use them competitively. So that's what I'm looking to do now. Okay, but like I say, I'd give that score an 8 out of 10. So it's done well. It's got 18 out of 20. I think, as much as I hate to say it, the Alpha is obviously 2020 just because it's a sweaty car. It just is. But this car is great fun to drive. If you know how to step the back end out, kind of like that, if you can get the back end to step out and you're confident in that, and this car, it's a 20 out of 20 motor for you. But because of the majority of my guys and the guyettes, so I say the ladies that follow me as well, the majority of them are good racers, clean racers, and a lot of them sometimes are new to the game, sometimes are just getting the game, sometimes are just looking for tunes to use. This car is still going to be fantastic for you, okay? So that's the race complete. What I'm going to show you now is where this lap time that you've just seen there, the 1 minute 6.2 put me in the world. Can I go faster? Definitely I can go faster, but it's only by a couple of tenths, and that's because of the back end spinning out. But you know who it's been your boy Azza8585. Please like, comment, subscribe if you are new. Tell me what's brought you to me. All the comments that you guys are feeding me, I'm replying to. So until next time, goodbye for now. Stay tuned.